Hey guys, I've been thinking a lot about you guys seniors, and I want to spend the next quarter really looking at how do you live your best life and what does that look like for you? Because what it looks like for you might be different than it is for someone else. So, we're going to be identifying what are your values that you want to be living around, what's worked for other people, what hasn't worked for other people, and how do you make a change when you need to make a change. Um, this is going to be different for everyone else. I really decided I don't want to just do a one size fits all because you guys all have different things you need. So I'm going to give you a series of motivational speakers, that kind of stuff. You're going to watch the one that you think is the most interesting and then write a reflection. And that's going to be what you're going to be doing every week. The reflections will just come to me. It's not something you're going to be sharing with others. Um, but I really want you thinking about not so much what job you want, because at this point, I mean, so often you kind of land in your job, but what values do you want to live a life around? What does it mean to be successful? I guess is the way to look at it. Um, this is why I'm so passionate about this topic. I actually headed out of high school to be an English teacher, and I got talked out of it. I was listening to a lot of the rhetoric in the media at the time, and the disrespect teachers were being exposed to then and now to some extent. A lot of college people were saying, "What? What do you want to be a teacher? You're not going to make any money." Um, why would you want to work with kids? No one wants to work with kids. And I bought into it. And so I dropped out and I went into business, got my degree in business. And um, fast forward about 6 years, I was in a really good job. I mean, I was making really good money and had my own office and quite a bit of responsibility. And I remember sitting at my desk with tears running down my face. And it wasn't that anything had happened. It was just so I was so utterly unhappy. And basically, what had happened is I was in a position where I could do the job, but it wasn't naturally me. I was doing a lot of things that didn't come naturally to me, and I didn't feel like I had any value. I didn't feel like anything that I was doing mattered. And one of my values is what I do. I have to feel like it makes a difference. I'll give you another example. I used to, when I was in college, I cleaned houses, or I cleaned office buildings. And the lady that I worked for, when she was training me, showed me how to clean a toilet. She was passionate about it and showed me how to do everything. And as we were leaving, I remember she stopped and she turned and she just looked at everything we had gotten done. And she said, "This is why I do what I do." She had had a lot of other jobs. And she said, this was the only one that when she left at the end of the day, she knew she knew things were better than when she had come. For her, that was very important. She wanted to physically be able to see what she had done, and she wanted to know that there was a finish point. So it's not about what job you do; it's about knowing what's important to you, so that that value will or that so that your job feels like it has meaning. All right. So below this post, you'll see a series of different motivational speakers. You're welcome to choose any of those in any order that you want. You are also welcome to go and find your own. If you find your own, obviously put the link in so that I can see it. Um, but I really want you guys looking at what questions do you have and what do you need to have answered. Um, I did tell a couple of you guys that I would do like some financial stuff around college. If someone wants to do that, I will give you credit. We can count that for one of these weeks, but I would need to work one on one with you. So if you want to do something around finances and college and that kind of stuff, send me an email. We'll set up a time to meet virtually and we'll do it that way. So, as always, if you have any questions, give me a call and good luck. See ya.